Yarman Ford Indianola, your certified Ford Model E dealer. All month long, save big on our new 2024 Ford electric vehicles. Lease a new all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning for only $345 per month. Lease the all-electric Mach-E for only $299 per month. Plus, the new Ford Power Promise. Get a home charger with your purchase. Come see our electric vehicle specialist here at Yarman Ford Indianola. DeYarmanFord.com.
It's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if you've been thinking about upgrading that old wood or gas fireplace in your home or adding a new one someplace that you've always wanted, we have Central Iowa's best selection of wood, gas, and electric fireplaces. So if you've always wanted to add some warmth and beauty along with value to your home, come see us at Fireplace Superstore today. 10820 Douglas in Urbandale.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals. So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
We're here for the Des Moines Menace and Sunflower State FC. I'm Thomas Campbell here tonight for you for the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace coming off a loss to Sunflower on Wednesday. They've had a busy week. They traveled down to St. Louis earlier this past Saturday to take on the St. Louis Ambush, defeating them 5-1. And then on Wednesday, they traveled to the other side of I-70, take on Sunflower State FC in Kansas City following 2-1. It was a tightly contested game for the most part. Sunflower State just coming out on top in their first meeting, as Sunflower State is a new team to League Two. They were born as a adult league in Kansas City, originally playing as Queso Blanco, then eventually transitioned to Sunflower State FC, began competing in semi-pro in the MASL 3 and UPSL for the 2020 and 2021 seasons, and now make their appearance in League Two for the first time in the 2025 season. And in the standings, they are fourth. Their only win coming against the Menace in that last matchup. Menace just above them at third at 2-1-0 as we take a look at that here. Peoria and Springfield remain at the top 3-0, 9 points out of 3 games. Santa Fe and St. Louis in the bottom. St. Louis having already played 4 matches and 4 losses. Not the best start for the Ambush in their first year of outdoor soccer. This is only the Menace's second home game of the season. Their previous win coming over Santa Fe Wanderers 3-1. And it is also mental health night and pup set on the pitch night. We are just about to get set. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we will have starting lineups here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Building a better community doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. It takes a team, and it takes time. For more than 75 years, NCMIC has been supporting our community. We share our time and talent with the organizations our employees are passionate about. It's just one of the many ways we uphold our promise. We take care of our own.
On the Central Iowa Sports Network, we're here for the Des Moines Menace and the rematch against Sunflower State FC, and we do have starting lineups for both teams presented by Iowa Health and Human Services. Talk to your healthcare provider to find out which vaccines are right for you. First, for the hometown Des Moines Menace, not a lot of changes from Wednesday's games, but a big one happening in the back. Goalkeeper number 22, Rami Atia, making his first start tonight. It'll be a center back pair of number 2, Shuntaro Ento, number 3, Etienne Ravelli. Out wide, we have number 5, Andrew Schaefer, and number 6, Ryusu Shimanoishi. Number 24, Josh Saverda in the midfield, along with number 11, Yoshi Okawa, and the captain, number 20, Luke Husakiewski. And then the front three from left to right, number 12, Mayor Escobar, number 9, Dominic Backstein, and number 10, Rintaro Miyakawa. The starting lineup for the visitors, Sunflower State FC. In the back, it's number 13, Noah Reuscher, in between the posts. A outside back duo of number 4, Sam DeLong, and number 26, Ryder Barrett. Both players, Drake Bulldogs. In the middle of the defense, it'll be number 18, Jackson Eligas, and number 11, Kobe Jones. Midfield trio of number 8, Cooper Forcellini, number 19, Edgar Bazan, and number 15, Draven Barnett. Then a front three of number 12, Crew Alvarez, number 5, Emmanuel Weoro, number 13, Barrett Kitts, another Drake Bulldog. So a lot of Drake Bulldogs on this Sunflower State FC team, which is interesting considering they are returning to their home city, or at least their college city, to play. A few of their own teammates and former teammates, including Ilo Iridakunda, who is not in the starting lineup tonight but is on the bench. And so a lot of related players, or at least players that know each other very well in tonight's game. Those three from Drake will be very familiar with the fans around the area, and they'll be very familiar with playing in this Iowa sunshine. And this will be a test for the Menace, as they did lose their first meeting against Sunflower State 2-1. And they have a massive opportunity, but they're already playing with their backs up against the wall. With the way League Two works, it's very difficult to make the playoffs if you have more than 2 losses sometimes, and they already have one, and they have some very tough games coming up in the meat of their schedule now, as on Wednesday they will travel down to Kansas City to take on the Santa Fe Wanderers, and then in back-to-back weekends they get the 2 top teams in the Great Plains Division with Springfield and Peoria at home. 2 very tough games that they can't really afford to drop, but being unable to afford dropping in points starts tonight for Charlie Latshaw's group. And Sunflower State, on the other hand, they have their work cut out for them too. They already have 2 losses. They have defeated the Menace once. If they can get a second win, they're right back in that playoff conversation. But a loss here doesn't close the door on their first season in League 2, but it makes it incredibly difficult for them to find a way into a playoff berth without essentially winning out for the rest of the season. With that, we will take a break, and when we come back, we will have kickoff between the Des Moines Menace and Sunflower State FC here on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
And let's hear it for the Menace's mascot, Menace. The starters for your Menace are presented by Iowa.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Building a better community doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. It takes a team, and it takes time. For more than 75 years, NCMIC has been supporting our community. We share our time and talent with the organizations our employees are passionate about. It's just one of the many ways we uphold our promise. We take care of our own.
Welcome back to Des Moines Menace Soccer here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. We're just about to get underway here at Valley Stadium between the Des Moines Menace and Sunflower State FC. A few lineup changes made for Sunflower State right before kickoff. Instead of Noah Reuscher in the net, it will be number 20, Mason Hart. So, an interesting change right before game time to make some of those scratches. Unsure currently of why those changes have been made. Looking to see if those are the only ones. Number 6, Kevin Nkumu will also be playing for Sunflower State. But for the most part, the lineup remains the same as we were initially given. Be interesting to see how Sunflower State does attack this game. They did lead the last matchup in shots by quite an amount. And if they decide to go on the attack early, they could find the Menace exposed. The Menace have generally started slower in games outside of that first win against Santa Fe, where they scored just over 4 minutes in. We are just set to get kicked off. Two honorary pup captains tonight for the Menace. Therapet Monty and Therapet Callie. As the Animal Rescue League of Iowa is here. 4 pups on the pitch tonight. Sunflower in their all-white away kits. Menace for the first time donning their red and black striped home kits. Hochstein has the ball down in the center circle, just waiting on the ref's whistle now. We are underway here in Des Moines. We back to Endo. Stein headed away by DeLong. Barnett for Sunflower. Back to Nkumu, down the line. Belly with his first touch back to Atia, his first touch of the season there. Backstein. Balling around Escobar now. Yoshi Akawa clattered to the ground there. Clear foul against Draven Barnett. Side to Shimanishi. Menace thrown to be taken by Shimanishi. Yeah. Okawa taken back to the ground. Shelly can't find teammate on the run there. Was intended for Barrett Kitts, the Drake Bulldog. Backstein attempted to flick it on for Miyakawa. Way down the field, Kitts fighting with Shimanishi, manages to keep it in. Sunflower have been the attacking team so far tonight. Cellini loses it, but picked up by Barnett, all the way back to Hart. Kumu. Ball dispossessed now with the Menace. Kiski back to Ravelli. Ball in behind, looking for Shimanishi, just back to the keeper. Alvarez. Sign taken down by Ravelli, but it does go as a foul against Alvarez. Let us play quickly. Husakiewski. Wide Schaefer. Schaefer cuts inside. Okawa. Now Husakiewski out wide. Shimanoshi. Taro Miyakawa, the ball in. Dominic Bachstein can't quite control. Menace reset out to the corner flag. Bachstein gets the layoff from Husakiewski. Taken down. No foul called there. Forcellini on the run for Sunflower. Forcellini lays it off out wide. Nkumo. Forcellini the shot. Handled by Atina. Schaefer to Husakiewski. Dispossessed by Kobe Jones, now back with Barrett. Barnett down the line, looking for Kitts. Kobe Jones dispossessed there by Shimanishi. Tarendo. Now Andrew Schaefer. Josh Saavedra looking for Dominic Bachstein. Mason Hart out to mean it. Collides with Bachstein. Pinballing around the middle. Husakiewski. Kawa. Luke Husakiewski. Dispossessed. Bad ball there from Ryusei Shimanishi. Saavedra. Now Escobar. Out wide for Andrew Schaefer. Schaefer cuts in. Schaefer towards the back post. No one there. Thought he might have had Rentaro Miyakawa out for the first goal kick of the night. Really the first bit of attacking venom from the Des Moines Menace there. All deep. Fought 4-1 by Shimanishi. Sunflower State so far really attacking that left flank, have not gone down the field, tried to challenge Andrew Schaefer whatsoever. Kawa unable to find the through ball there. Again, a very balanced game so far. To Atia. Ravelli. Etienne Ravelli and Ryusu Shimanishi both playing their college ball at Creighton for the Blue Jays. Shimanishi before that, a Reaver of Iowa Western. Ball out wide to Andrew Schaefer. Schaefer to the end line. Taken down there by Nkumu. Very threatening position for the Menace. will be Schaefer to take. Nearly had an Olympico from the corner flag near there. Will be interesting to see if he goes for goal here or simply tries to find a player making a run. Schaefer. Back post headed away by Barrett. Kumu. Well to Ravelli. Now back out to Schaefer. Schaefer. Back into the mixer. Dealt with by Mason Hart. Very good job to sustain the pressure and to find the ball amidst the chaos. Ten minutes into this game, neither team having really any clear opportunity on the net. Saavedra looking for Bockstein, dispossessed by Ryan Barnett. To Sam DeLong. And Kumu dances away from both Escobar and Husakiewski before losing it out of bounds off of a Menace foot.
Gift cards and prizes, including a puck pack from our friends at Cars and Plants. Scan the QR code on the video board now to enter to win. Our winners will be selected and notified with a text message.
Bayorio fighting it off out for another Sunflower throw-in. Foul there on Des Moines against Luke Husakiewski. Cooper Forcellini finding himself on the ground. Sunflower State goes quick. Jones. And Kumu. Dancing inside, taken away by Husakiewski. Now with Bockstein. Bockstein the ball around. Rentaro Miyakawa has nothing but grass in front of him. Chooses to slow it down. Here's the cross. Too far for Dominic Bockstein, out for a Sunflower State throw in. The first opportunity for the Menace there goes awry. Sunflower State, one of two new additions to the Kansas City area in League Two. They will face the other Santa Fe Wanderers on June 11th for the first time. Alvarez fighting for it with Endo. Schaefer plays it off to Atia. Taro Endo. Can't find the pass. Pinball's out for another Sunflower State throw-in. Very slow-moving game so far. Neither team taking much of a risk. Barnett fouled as he attempted to shield that ball. Sunflower State plays quickly. Kobe Jones carries. Ball in for Alvarez, headed back. Won by Ravelli. Kumu with a phenomenal tackle there. Then he calls and barks for a foul from the Menace faithful. Escobar. Husakiewski dispossessed. Bayoro. Kitts. Kitts once again. Wayoro. Cutting outside, the shot from Emmanuel Wayoro. Nowhere close to the net. First shot of the night for Sunflower State goes begging. Ikawa gives it away. A few careless giveaways from the Menace tonight. They've been unable to maintain possessions, surely displeasing head coach Charlie Latshaw, who self-proclaims himself as a possessive style coach. Schaefer, Kuzikiewski. Over to Ravelli. Being pressured by Forcellini. Then out to Schaefer. Menace still looking to find something in the build-up. Ravelli. Knocked out of bounds there. Will be a Menace throw-in. Kawa. Looking for something over the top, still unable to find really anything over the top that Menace have been. Sam DeLong. Alvarez dispossessed. Very patient game tonight between these two familiar foes after they have just played on Wednesday night. It'll be interesting to see who fires the first punch. Ball in for Escobar. Mary Escobar. Cuts inside. Dispossessed now with Nkumu. Kevin Nkumu taken to the ground. Maybe just one too many touches from Mary Escobar, the Austin, Texas native. It's a very exciting day in world football today. UEFA Champions League final between Paris Saint-Germain and Inter Milan. Game I'm sure most of these players were tuned into. PSG defeating Inter 5-0. That ball quickly taken away. The Menace now on the attack. Saavedra. Now Escobar. Escobar once again looking for the through ball. Bachstein and Miyakawa not anticipating it. Zahn. Way back to Rami Atia. Rami Atia, the big change for the Menace tonight, replacing Enzo Carvalho, who returned from last year's team and has had a pretty strong start to the season. Miyakawa. Kuzikiewski. Good step there from Ryder Barrett. Andrew Schaefer then takes down Emmanuel Wayoro. Kumu. Escobar does well to dispossess. Now Schaefer. Bazan. Cooper Forcellini. Ball in behind for Edgar Bazan, just out too far. Schaefer, Escobar. Ball in was looking for Dominic Bachstein.
Hey, Menace fans, look like a free t-shirt.
Mason Hart did well there to collect.
I can't hear you. Who got the free t-shirt?
Kevin Nkumu.
This t-shirt toss is presented by our friends at
Finds Barrett Kitts.
Options. Moving to the Moines for work.
It's in behind. Emmanuel Wayoro.
Make sure you check out Furniture Options. They make furniture space
Right off
effortless.
the leg of Andrew Schaefer. The first corner of the night for Sunflower State. Will be Barrett Kitts, the Drake Bulldog, to take. Goes short, and we'll do that again as Escobar sends it outside. Ball out to Barrett Kitts. Shot there by Bazan, now Wayaro. Out wide DeLong. Long cutting inside. Sam DeLong, the shot! Just over the bar. Rami Atia looked like he had it covered. Sam DeLong just cutting inside, unable to find the target. Endo to Huzakowski. Shintaro Endo. Rami Atia. Saavedra. Barrett Kitts in behind for Crew Alvarez. Crew Alvarez. The middle deflected out of bounds there by Shintaro Enzo. Very dangerous move from Crew Alvarez. Another corner upcoming for Sunflower State, who have found some attacking life in the last few minutes. Will be Cooper Forcellini to take. Right-footed player will be able to deliver an in-swinger. Forcellini. It's a mess in the box. Menace eventually able to clear, only back out to Sam DeLong. Edgar Bazan. Bazan plays it in. Finally cleared away by Luke Huzakowski. Ryder Barrett. Kobe Jones. Long dispossessed. Here's Escobar. Mayor Escobar was looking for Rentaro Miyakawa. Just a little miscommunication from the Menace there. Porcellini. The Kits. Kits dispossessed. Now Huzakuski. Retets to Shintaro Endo. Ishikawa hacked down there by Kevin Nkumu. And that is the first yellow card of the game. Kevin Nkumu into the book after it didn't seem like a vicious foul, but it was his second or third of the night. Kawa goes short and gets it right back.
Fans, it's time to wish a very happy birthday to two
Andrew
special
Schaefer
fans
now.
joining us at tonight's game. Happy 9th birthday
Joshua
to Paul,
Saavedra.
and happy 10th birthday to George. Thank you so much for choosing to celebrate your special day with the Menace.
Escobar. Yoakawa. Well defended there by Sam DeLong. Back to Schaefer out of bounds against Kevin Nkumu. Menace throw-in.
A yellow card has been presented to Sunflower State FC's
Saavedra.
Kevin Nkumu Iyeli Moriaki.
Huzakuski. Ravelli. Back to Huzakuski. Menace lacking some creativity in the final third. Schaefer to Huzakuski. Now Ravelli. Back to Rentaro Miyakawa. Saavedra. Okawa. Now with Andrew Schaefer. Schaefer cutting inside. Schaefer dispossessed. Crew Alvarez in a foot race. Alvarez the chip from long distance. In the fall here at Valley Stadium, that would have been worth 3, but nothing here in the summer. Schaefer looking long for Dominic Bachstein. Sam DeLong, the big header there, but Miyakawa just loses it. Menace players think that was a handball on Mason Hart. Thought that was deliberately played back to him. Porcellini. Kits. Too far for Edgar Bazan. Shimanishi. Miyakawa looking for Bachstein. Bachstein flicks it on. Escobar. Mara Escobar. That's the first shot on target for either team tonight from Mara Escobar. Mason Hart does well to deal with it. Immediately finds Barrett Kitts, attempting to put Sunflower FC on the attack. Well done from Ryusei Shimanishi. Okawa. Escobar. Escobar to the end line. Looking for a cross. Once again, shut down by the brick wall that Sam DeLong has been tonight. Forcellini possesses, slows the game down. Now Okawa through to Dominic Bachstein. Dominic Bachstein finds the net! Dominic Bachstein gives Des Moines a goal a half an hour in. The Menace have not been the more attacking team tonight, but when they have their chances, they have made it count as Dominic Bachstein gives Des Moines a 1-0 lead over Sunflower State FC. We'll take another look at that. It's just a poor giveaway there from Sunflower FC. Leads to Bachstein having the ball. Hart did well to come out and challenge, but nothing you can do on a shot placed perfectly into the bottom corner by Dominic Bachstein. 1-0 Des Moines Menace. Massive goal to grab momentum in a game that hadn't really been the Menace's at this point. Sunflower State had been the more attacking team and had the closer chances, but it only takes one moment.
Menace goal at the 31st minute, scored by Dominic Bachstein.
Forcellini. Menace showing a lot of pressure following that first goal. Barrett Kitts. Kevin Kumu. Schaefer manages to play it out of bounds for a Sunflower State throw-in. Will be Nkumu to take. Kevin Nkumu. Long throw in. Firing a shot there was Draven Barnett. Off the volley. Had some pace on it, but nowhere near the goal mouth of Remy Atia. Josh Saavedra, now back. Shintaro Endo.
Hey, Menace fans, it's time for our Youth Soccer Spotlight.
Endo.
Presented by Ruth, Iowa. Tonight, we welcome 4 teams joining us for the game. Please give a warm Menace welcome to Adele's U13 boys.
Long back to Barrett.
12U boys. Sporting 14U CDL1. And the Spring Free
Schaefer finds Shintaro Endo.
Thanks for joining us tonight, and best of luck this season from the Menace.
Ball cleared all the way down to Mason Hart. For Cellini. Of Bazan. Bazan through, Emmanuel Wayoro. Wayoro cutting back, Emmanuel Wayoro. Blocked there on the opportunity. Not out of the clear yet. Kitts in for the back post, no one on the run. Emmanuel Wayoro had the chance to equalize for Sunflower State, unable to find the net. After a phenomenal job by the Menace defenders to get in front of that shot. Schaefer clears. Kobe Jones. For Cellini. DeLong. After a wild couple of minutes, Sunflower State have slowed the game back down once again. Kitts. Through dispossessed Shintaro Endo. Yoshikawa back to Shintaro Endo.
Powered by 93.3 KIL Ready, located in the upper concourse and the North Plaza, featuring a full lineup of jerseys, sideline gear, and more.
Saavedra.
Visit the plaza and fill up at the Star 102.5 snack zone. Concessions are now available
Barnett.
on North Plaza and upper concourse.
Long. Through for Kitts. Endo managing to win it off Barrett Kitts. Playing it out for a Sunflower State throw-in. Taken quickly. Wayoro. Manuel Wayoro. Now Cooper for Cellini. Cellini dispossessed by Shimanishi. Wanted the penalty. Official says no. Menace on the break. Yoshikawa. Kawa with space. Kawa can't quite find Dominic Bachstein. Phenomenal job by Kevin Nkumu to stay with the play. Bazan going for goal off the crossbar. Edgar Bazan nearly leveling this game. Okawa, dispossessed. Bazan through for Alvarez. Crew Alvarez to the end line, plays it back post. Emmanuel Wayoro unable to find the target once again. Out for a Menace goal kick. For a very, very dangerous opportunity from Edgar Bazan, playing it from well beyond what most would consider shooting distance and just ringing off the crossbar. Yusikowski. Okawa. Just under 10 minutes plus added time left in this first half. Yusikowski to Saavedra. Is it right back and dispossessed by Sam DeLong. Here's Barrett Kitts on the attack. Barnett. Rude Alvarez. Foul there committed by Yoshikawa against Barrett Kitts. Not quite a threatening place. Sunflower State will just play it short. Bazan. Or Cellini out wide for Kitts. DeLong. Now with Yusikowski. Menace with an opportunity to break. Ball for Bachstein. Just out of bounds now with Sunflower State. Barnett looking through, looking for Kobe Jones. Now Emmanuel Wayoro. Menace defenders, a few of them there do well. Dispossess. Escobar. Gliding passing Kumu. Kevin Nkumu does well to get back. Orcellini. Since the Menace goal, it has been almost all Sunflower State in possession. Sam DeLong. Ball in behind for Crew Alvarez. Alvarez to the end line. Barrett Kitts.
Make some noise, Menace fans. This t-shirt toss is presented by our
Possessed Yusukuski. Now with Fornicelli. Porcellini dancing away from defenders. Wide way Oro. Sent out of bounds off the foot of Andrew Schaefer for a Sunflower State throw-in. Or I apologize, corner kick. Will be Cooper Forcellini to take. Forcellini. Sent away by Endo. Here's Escobar. The Menace have numbers and space. Kobe Jones out of bounds for a Menace throw-in. Shimanishi, now with Okawa. Okawa looking in for Yusukuski. Mason Hart out to claim. Well done to get off his line and anticipate. Bazan. Through for Alvarez. Alvarez defended by Shintaro Endo. Alvarez goes to ground holding his face. Back with the Menace back line. Endo to Schaefer. With the 1-0 lead, Menace don't necessarily have to try for a second with only 3 minutes left in the half. Might just want to see it out if you are Charlie Latshaw here. Endo. For Schaefer. Saavedra to Bachstein. Bachstein in behind. Here's Miyakawa. Lays it off. Yoshiokawa. Yoshiokawa can't find the net. Mason Hart does well for the save. And then gathers. Once again, maybe just too late from the Menace attacker. Yoshiokawa maybe a touch too many. Forcellini. Wayoro looking to lay it off for Barnett. Bachstein. Yoshiokawa. You say Shimanishi. Tetti and Ravelli. Endo out wide for Schaefer. Schaefer, it has Yuzakiewski. Mara Escobar. Escobar fires and finds the target on the near post just past Mason Hart. Doubles the Menace's lead on the stroke of halftime. Yuzakiewski on the assist there. Just playing it through in behind for Mara Escobar, who had all the space in the world. Second goal for the Menace in a half where possessively they have not been the dominant team, especially in the last few moments. But they find their second 45 minutes into this game. Will be interesting to see how much added time there is for Sunflower State to potentially find one more to get them back into this game.
Menace goal is scored by your captain, number 20, Luke Yuzakiewski. The fourth official has indicated at least 1 minute to be added to the first.
Will be only 1 minute of added time.
That goal, another $420 will be donated by Bloody Marys to Eastern Seals, Iowa, as a part of our season-long Goals for Good campaign.
Okawa.
Together, Bloody Marys and
Okawa in behind for Yuzakiewski. He's onside.
and do good this season.
Kobe Jones does well. But here's Mara Escobar. Escobar in behind. Bachstein. Bachstein to the back line, cleared out by Sam DeLong, out for a Menace corner. But that will be it. The corner will not be taken. That's the end of the first half. Menace going to the break, leading 2-0 over Sunflower State FC. We'll have a halftime report after this break. You're watching Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Save big this month on all new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams at DeArmond CDJR Ames. New Jeep Wagoneers with up to $13,000 off MSRP. Or get up to $16,000 off MSRP if you currently own a Ford. Brand new 2024 Ram 2500 Crew Cab 4x4 starting at only $42,990. And over 20% off on new Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4s. That's right, over 20% off. Save big here at the all-new DeArmond CDJR Ames.
It's hard to stop a train.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals. So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
Building a better community doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. It takes a team, and it takes time. For more than 75 years, NCMIC has been supporting our community. We share our time and talent with the organizations our employees are passionate about. It's just one of the many ways we uphold our promise. We take care of our own.
Short song, thanks for not removing the ones you're wearing already.
Welcome back to Des Moines Menace Soccer here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Halftime here between the Des Moines Menace and Sunflower State FC. Menace leading 2-0 in the return match of Wednesday's earlier fixture between these two teams, where Sunflower State won 2-0 or 2-1 in that, but a big, massive first half momentum shift for the Menace, with goals coming in the 33rd minute and the 44th minute. It was Dominic Bachstein and Mara Escobar scoring both of those goals for the Menace. And it was really a half that was not controlled by the Menace. Most people watching this game would likely assume that without those two goals, if they were just watching some of the build-up play, that this would be 2-0 to Sunflower State. But that's not the case. Sunflower State has had a few opportunities, but for the most part, they have squandered some of their chances and have not been the better team when it comes to playing in that final third. They've had a few chances, namely one from 50 yards out from Edgar Bazan, but that rung off the crossbar, and at this moment, Sunflower State remains scoreless, despite having a lot of positives. Sam DeLong was a rock in defense for them, but was nowhere to be seen on those two goals from Dominic Bachstein, which came at such timely moments for the Menace. That first one was after a 30 minutes that was just incredibly slow, and nothing much happened in that first half until that first goal. And Dominic Bachstein managed to find it after some craziness around in the box and a few giveaways from Sunflower State, and find the bottom corner, giving such a momentum boost to the Menace. But after that, it was all Sunflower for 14 minutes till the Menace got one final attack before the end of the half and managed to find Mara Escobar on the backside. Or around him, Escobar slotted it home near post behind Mason Hart. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we will continue to look at the first half and preview the second half and the rest of the season. You're watching Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
A fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome back to Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace lead Sunflower State 2-0 at halftime, and we'll be back in action next week at the same time to take on Springfield FC. Springfield currently tied for first at the top of the Great Plains Division, so it will be a high-level showdown here at Valley Stadium or here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. You won't want to miss it. We do have highlights from that first half. First, the first real opportunity of the game. Shot from Sunflower just over the top of the bar from Emmanuel Wayoro. Then the Menace's first opportunity, Mara Escobar, just into the hands of Mason Hart. No real challenge for Hart there. First goal here, Bachstein did well just to find a way to get a foot on it, giving the Menace a 1-0 lead. But shortly after that, Garbazan fired from deep and hit the crossbar, nearly equalized. Okawa had another chance later on in the half. Phenomenal save from Mason Hart. Then Mara Escobar just put it near post over Mason Hart to give the Menace a 2-0 lead right before the stroke of halftime. Those were the highlights from your first half. We're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we will have the second half between the Des Moines Menace and Sunflower State FC.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if you have an old inefficient wood fireplace, we need to talk. Heat and Glow has some great retrofit inserts to convert that old drafty wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace. A Heat and Glow gas insert will give you high efficiency, it will give you ease of operations, and it will give you enough warmth to take the edge off a cold winter's night. For the best in gas inserts, come see us at Fireplace Superstore today.
It's hard to stop a train.
This is Flick's Brewhouse, but you can call us Flicks. And we're America's Cinema Brewery, where the craft beer and good times are always on tap. Visit Flick's Brewhouse. Go ahead, hit the button.
I'm coming up, I'm coming you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
Getting your car serviced or repaired can be a pain. That's why Westside Auto Pros is committed to making it as painless as possible. If you wish, we'll come get your car at your home or office and return it when it's done. Or you can drop your car off here and we'll shuttle you to where you want to go. When we're finished with your car, we'll come pick you up and bring you back. If your car is going to be here for a few days, we offer low to no cost rentals.
So give us a call and say, I can't wait to have my car serviced at Westside Auto Pros.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Over 1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Welcome back to Des Moines Menace Soccer here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace leads Sunflower State FC 2-0. Just about to get underway to start the second half here at Valley Stadium. Change here for the Menace. Etienne Ravelli being replaced. Ravelli had a strong first half. The Swiss international, Creighton Blue Jay. Doesn't appear to be any changes for Sunflower State. Will be number 4, Brian Gutierrez, placing Ravelli in the back. Sunflower State will have the kickoff to start this second half. Just waiting for the ref's whistle here. Alvarez plays back, and we are underway here at Valley Stadium for the second half between the Des Moines Menace and Sunflower State FC. DeLong finds Bazan. This will be the final half of play between these two teams in the 2025 season. Ball played in deep for Jones. Gutierrez ahead on it early. These two teams won't meet again unless they do meet in League Two playoffs, which would require quite the rest of the season from both of them, with the positions that Springfield and Peoria are in, both being 3-0. Escobar plays it off of and Kumu out of bounds for a Menace throw-in. We're back to Endo. Looking for Bachstein. Dominic Bachstein had the opener in the first half. Bachstein towards the back line and just over the touchline into that orange border. Hart goes short for Barnett. Barnett gets it from Barrett. Over to Kevin Nkumu. Nkumu in behind. Alvarez. Dispossessed by Luke Huzikiewski.
Substitution at halftime for the Menace. Entering the game, number 4,
Bachstein. Back to Huzikiewski. Out wide. Mara Escobar. Escobar in behind. Huzikiewski. Andrew Schaefer. Schaefer goes out of bounds off the boot of Kevin Nkumu. Andrew Schaefer very dangerous from this left corner. Has quite the right foot on it.
Stop your feet, make some noise, and maybe our dogs can give out a howl for this Menace corner kick.
Andrew Schaefer lays it in. Phenomenal save, Mason Hart. Ball coming off the head, but it appeared to be Shintaro Endo. Take another look at that. Schaefer, perfect ball. Endo rose up, phenomenal save. Reaction save from Mason Hart. But we'll do that again from the other side. Yoshi Akawa to take. Akawa fires. Bachstein rises, can't get ahead on it. Here's Kitts. Kitts has space. Cellini, back to Kitts. Sunflower State able to relieve pressure after two dangerous corners from the Menace. Barrett behind looking for Alvarez. Dealt with by Gutierrez. Foul there committed by Draven Barnett.
Partnered with our friends Bud and Mary's on a season-long campaign called Goals for Good. For every home goal scored by your Menace this season, Bud and Mary's will be donating $401 to Easter Seals of Iowa. We're proud to call Bud and Mary's a partner
Saavedra.
and to do good using the game of soccer. We're up to
Andrew Schaefer.
$800 so far tonight from our friends at Bud and Mary's. They're down on the concourse.
Now Josh Saavedra.
Stop by and visit.
Dispossess. Wide here, it's Wayoro. Manuel Wayoro. Cutting inside. Manuel Wayoro. Just wide. Unable to find the target. He's had a few attempts like that where he cuts inside onto that favored left foot. Unable to get the curl he wanted on that. We take another look. Wayoro did well to get past Schaefer and cut inside onto his preferred left foot, but shot goes waving. Gutierrez. Finds Bachstein. Schaefer. Now Escobar. Sunflower State regains possession. Jones. In for Alvarez. Now with Huzikowski. Tia. Gutierrez. Huzikowski. Dominic Bachstein. Now Mara Escobar. Escobar. Bachstein. Schaefer blocked on the shot. He'll hit it again. Goes off the head of Ryder Barrett. It appears Kevin Nkumu is down. He blocked the first shot from Andrew Schaefer. Nkumu back up and on his feet. Will be Andrew Schaefer to take.
Off those feet, make some noise. It's a Menace corner kick.
Schaefer. Cleared by Forcellini. To Okawa. Now Gutierrez. Gutierrez in behind. Miyakawa all the way back through. Now Schaefer. Ball played in by Okawa, dealt with by Mason Hart. Bazan. Kid's laying it off for Jones. Behind him, careless giveaway. Not a lot of urgency from Sunflower State despite the 2-0 deficit. Hendo. Out to Schaefer. Schaefer beats his man. Foul there committed by Forcellini. Just going through the back of Josh Saavedra. Take another look at that. Saavedra clearly at position. Forcellini just put his elbow right into his back. Saavedra. Ball in behind for Schaefer. Andrew Schaefer. Played in and dealt with. Now Escobar. We'll see it out of bounds. For another Menace throw-in. Schaefer to Bachstein. Bachstein. To Escobar. Escobar dispossessed. Now back to Bachstein. Dominic Bachstein blocked on the shot. Now for Cellini. Saavedra giving chase. Josh Saavedra, saved by Mason Hart. Careless in the back from Sam DeLong. Out for a Menace throw-in. Okawa. Pinballing around. Yoshi Okawa. Finally dispossessed. Here's Kitts. Forward for Alvarez. In comes Shimanishi. Ball in behind. Taro Miyakawa had it on his foot. Manages to win it back. Shimanishi. Sikuski back for Yoshikawa. Now to Andrew Schaefer. Schaefer cuts inside. Yoshikawa fires. Mason Hart deals with it easily. Routine save. Menace showing a lot more venom in this second half. They must feel like the third is coming. For Cellini. Jones dispossessed. Shimanishi. Bounds on Kobe Jones. Bachstein. Dominic Bachstein committing the foul there. DeLong. Bazan. Wide Kobe Jones. Jones in behind for Alvarez. Alvarez has space towards the end line. Played it in, dealt with by Remy Attia. Fumbled at first, but no harm. Shimanishi. Get away by Barrett. Barnett. Kitts. Gets it right back in an offside position. Just a half an hour plus added time left to play. Gutierrez. Fernando. Schaefer. Saavedra. And no clears. Barnett. Barnett has speed. Kitts lays it back across. Crew Alvarez can't quite get a foot on it. Had an open net. Another chance goes begging. take another look at that. Alvarez just needed a touch. Barnett. Jones. Away by Shimanishi. Yusikowski. Ball in deep, Bachstein. Dominic Bachstein staying with it. Out of bounds. Off of Barrett Kitts. Yusikowski. We're looking for Rentaro Miyakawa. Jones took it away, and Miyakawa committing the foul. Sunflower State still just looking for their foot back into this game. It only takes one goal to shift momentum. Ball played in for Weoro, sent out by Schaefer.
Menace fans, have you seen the cute
For Cellini.
pups on the video board tonight? Well, the Animal Rescue League of Iowa is Iowa's largest
Zahn.
nonprofit animal shelter.
Just couldn't quite find who he was looking for. Jones. Zahn. Barnett. For Cellini. Cellini has space. Taro Miyakawa wins it off him, committing the foul. Appears to be a handball while he was on the ground is what the official's telling him. A free kick in a relatively dangerous spot here. Sunflower State chooses to go quick, rather.
Half off hot food at both concession stands for the remainder of the evening.
Weoro.
Supplies last. Once again,
Weoro, ball in, headed away.
any hot food item at either concession stand for the remainder of the game.
Emmanuel Weoro. Emmanuel Weoro. Now with Barnett. Kuski. And out for a throw-in. Cellini. Ubazan. Barnett finds Forcellini. He's taken down, advantage played. Barrett Kitts. Kitts looking in behind for Kobe Jones. Miscommunication and mistimed run there from Jones. Looks to be a plethora of changes for both teams. Emmanuel Weoro leaving the game. Placed by number 10, Tinashe Simbo.
Two substitutions for Sunflower State FC. Enter the game number 10, Tinashe Simbo. He's going to replace number 19, Edgar Bazan.
Cellini, Edgar Azan also coming off. Ball played in, Escobar.
Second substitution is number 18, Jack
away. Wide. Kadama. Looking for Elagos. Now Bachstein. Stein commits the foul against Ryder Barrett. Menace will now make their changes. Will be Ilo Iradekunde placing Rentaro Miyakawa. Mara Escobar, the second goal scorer, also coming off. Being replaced by Sam Green. Both teams have used 3 of their substitutions. They both have 2 left. Ball played through. Crew Alvarez. Kadama. Looking for Cellini, unable to find him.
2 substitutions for the Menace as well. Entering the game, number 26, Sam Green. He takes the place of number 12, Maya Escobar. Also entering the game for the Menace, number 17, Iloje Iradekunde. He replaces number 10, Rentaro Miyakawa.
Barnett. Was looking for Simbo, dispossessed. Sam Green getting his first touches of the night. Saavedra. Green back to Hizakuski. Shimanishi. Ilo. To Shimanishi. Shimanishi to the back post. Was looking for Green, making a run over his head. For Cellini. Hizakuski doing well to stop the break. Simbo to Kadama. Shimanishi dispossesses. Menace on the break. Bachstein. Bachstein dispossessed by Ryder Barrett. Just one too many touches from Dominic Bachstein. For Cellini. Behind for Kids. Simbo.
Hey, Menace fans, it's the 69th minute and presented by our partners
Shimanishi.
Larry's Building Services. Larry's Building Services has been providing high-quality cleaning services.
20 minutes to play. Sunflower need 2 goals.
You guessed it, 1965.
Schaefer to Saavedra.
We can help you with your residential or commercial cleaning needs. Now, make some noise for a free t-shirt from Larry's.
Elo. Wide, cutting inside. He's looking for Green in behind. Sam Green was in an offside position, coming back to get it. Sunflower goes quick. It's Kitts. Barrett Kitts. Is it off? Crew Alvarez. Alvarez unable to hit the target. Out for a corner kick. Ball played in. Back and eventually cleared away by Shimanishi. Green loses it out of bounds. Nkumu. Long throw in. Sunflower State deals with it. Ball in for Forcellini. Dispossess Endo. Sam Green. Elo. Here to Kunde. Elo cuts inside. Ball across, Dominic Bachstein. Dominic Bachstein was looking for the target. Instead finds the flags over by the right corner. Barrett. Forcellini out to Kitts. Forcellini. Ball across, save, Atia. Cooper Forcellini, Winfernette, Ramey Atia up to the challenge. Out for another Sunflower State corner as we look back at that great ball from Barrett Kitts. Good reaction save from Ramey Atia. Out for a throw-in. Kevin Nkumu. Sunflower State looked to be setting up for a long throw-in. Here it comes. And away by Akawa. Foul there committed. Substitution now for the Menace.
Menace substitution. Entering number 25, Ty Duax.
Ty Duax, the Ankeny native, coming on to replace Yoshi Okawa. Duax, one of the several Des Moines area natives on this team. Duax, a graduate of Ankeny Centennial High School, currently playing his college ball at Western Illinois. Flower State now back in possession. Foul there committed by Brian Gutierrez, a late whistle. Barnett. Barrett. Yusikowski winning it back. Duax, his first touches of the day. Kitts takes it away. Sunflower State on the attack. Behind Nkumu. And Kumu towards the back post. Runner not quite there. He was looking for Shotaro Kadama. "15 minutes plus added time left for Sunflower to find 2 goals.
Hey, Menace fans, are you craving
Porcellini.
barbecue and delicious food made from scratch? Well, look no
Simba.
better than Jethro's Barbecue. With 8 locations across the metro, you just can't go wrong. Thanks to Jethro's Bacon for serving tonight's
Back to
best meal
DeLong.
for the team.
All played in behind. Alvarez got his chest to it. Then lost possession. Here's Green. Saavedra. To Endo. Schaefer. Now Huzikiewski. Luke Huzikiewski. In behind, Dominic Bachstein. Elo saved. Mason Hart, another phenomenal reaction save to keep Sunflower State's heart beating in this game.
Menace fans,
Out for another Menace corner.
what to do. Stop those feet. Make some noise.
Will be Andrew Schaefer.
Celebrate our pucks with a good howl.
Schaefer. Ball dancing around. Gutierrez. Blocked and out for Cellini. Gutierrez brought down. Advantage played. Saavedra. Long back to Hart. Play stopped for Brian Gutierrez, who was still down holding his ankle after what was a very physical and dangerous challenge. Second yellow card of the day is issued to Crew Alvarez. 2 yellow cards for Sunflower State FC. Two more changes coming for Sunflower State. Barrett Kitts will be coming off. As well as Crew Alvarez, who did just pick up that yellow card. Sorry, 3 changes.
Substitutions for Sunflower State FC. Enter the game, number 9, John Edward Schwering, along with number 4, Wesley Cribb.
Wesley Cribb.
13, Barrett Pitts. And number 6, Kevin Nkumu.
John. John Edward Schwering coming on as well. Wide Elegas. Another game happening in the Great Plains Division tonight. Both 3-0 teams, Peoria and Springfield, taking each other on. Springfield leads Peoria 1-0 at the start of the second half. DeLong. Dispossessed. Yuzukiewski. Now Barnett. We're swearing for Cellini. Swearing. Barnett. Duax. Shimanishi. Schaefer, Menace under a lot of pressure. Barnett. Simbo. Now Duax. Yuzukiewski. Sam Green. Andrew Schaefer. The end line. Schaefer will just carry towards the corner with 9 minutes left to play. Out of bounds by Cribb. Bachstein. To Schaefer. Schaefer driven in. Cleared out for another Menace throw-in. Yuzukiewski.
Earlier substitution for Sunflower State FC. Number 17.
Duax.
Enters the game, replacing number 12, Julio Alvarez.
Dispossessed. No running onto it. Taken away by Ryder Barrett. Out of bounds for another Sunflower State throw-in. Duax. Ty Duax. Lining inside. Duax fires and puts an end to this game. The hometown kid finds the third for the Des Moines Menace. Phenomenal job from Ty Duax to win the ball, find his way inside. That's the second time tonight Mason Hart has been defeated on the backside. Just brilliant there from Ty Duax. Dispossessing Sunflower State, taking himself and putting a dagger into the heart of Sunflower State FC. Massive response game here from the Des Moines Menace. Six minutes plus added time now. Barnett. Loses it. It's Duax again. Sam Green. Green fires a shot. Yuzukiewski can't quite get a foot on it. Simbo. For Cellini. To Simbo. Cellini. In behind, McKay. McKay fires and finds one for Sunflower State FC. Not quite over here at Valley Stadium. Preston McKay scoring with one of his first few touches of the game. Brilliant ball in there from Forcellini. Okay, did well. 5 minutes now and still a 2-goal deficit. Schaefer. Duax. Duax loses it under his foot. Simbo. Forcellini. Forcellini ball in behind, dealt with by Remy Attia. Attia taking as much time as he can, just trying to see out the win. Dispossessed. Forcellini. Forcellini cutting inside. Save, Attia. Now Green. Elo. Elo Irakunde looking for Bachstein, who was just drifted into an offside position. Barnett. Hit it out to Duax. Schaefer. Simbo. Deep for McKay. Endo there with the head. Kuzakiewski. Luke Kuzakiewski. Lays it off. Dominic Bachstein. Bachstein, the shot off the back of Ryder Barrett. Out for another Menace corner. Just 2 minutes left in the 90. Andrew Schaefer will take all the time in the world he has to get over to that ball.
All right, fans, stomp those feet, make some noise, and make the stadium rattle for this Menace corner kick.
Schaefer short to Saavedra. Josh Saavedra. Trying to see out this game at the corner flag. Out for a Menace throw-in. Schaefer to Bachstein. Out for a goal kick. DeLong. Forcellini. We enter the 90th minute. All played deep. Attia out to meet it. Now Gutierrez. Remy Attia did well to just get a foot to that ball. Ball out for a Sunflower State throw-in. In behind. Edwards was looking for McKay. Shimanishi. End of the 90th, just waiting to see. 4 minutes of added time. Ball in deep. Put on it. This is Barrett. He sets for Kadama. Barnett. Behind for McKay. Dealt with and controlled by Atia. Foul there on McKay for a little shove of the goalkeeper. Or no foul. Ref decides against it. One minute of the 4. Yeah, deep for Bachstein. Now it's Yuzuki. Bachstein. Bachstein dispossessed. Barnett. It's Edwards. Atia out to claim. Sunflower State showing fight in the limited amount of time they have remaining. Bachstein. Elo giving chase. Elo. Schaefer. Yuzuki. Claimed by Hart. Only 2 minutes left of the added 4. Simbo. Cellini taken down there from behind by Josh Saavedra. Menace will use their final 2 substitutions. Dominic Bachstein coming off.
Number 13, Henry Abarca, along with number 15, Blake Tipton. They replace number 6, Ryusei Shimanishi, along with number 9, Dominic
Ryusei Shimanishi also coming off. Blake Pippin taking Bachstein's spot. Henry Abarca, the other Des Moines area native in the squad tonight, taking Shimanishi's spot. Abarca also playing his college ball at Western Illinois with Ty Duax. Graduate of Dowling Catholic High School. That ball is played in. Endo clears. Long. Leaves it for Simbo. Flower State out wide. Lagas. Barca. Schaefer in for Pippin. Through the plus 4 minutes. Ref yet to check his watch. Should be a few more seconds with the substitutions. For Cellini. In behind. McKay. DeLong. Leaves it for McKay. Dispossessed by Endo. Up to Pippin. Green. Blake Pippin. Blake Pippin finds the 4th for Des Moines. And surely that must be the final kick of the game. Menace lead 4-1 thanks to a great counterattack and a clinical finish from Blake Pippin. Blake Pippin Opens hit as a count on the ears. We'll take another look at that. Pippin brilliantly into the bottom left corner to the near post. The third time tonight that Mason Hart has been beaten on his near post. We're into 90+6.
Together, Bud and Mary's and your Menace are using the game of soccer to give back and do good this season. That's 4 goals.
This very well could be the final kick of the game.
$180 tonight. Donated from Bud and Mary's.
And it is. The Des Moines Menace win the rematch against Sunflower State FC, defeating them 4-1 on a beautiful night here at Valley Stadium. We'll have all our post-game analysis after the upcoming break. Final score, Menace 4, Sunflower State 1. You've been watching Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and if you have an old inefficient wood fireplace, we need to talk. Heat & Glow has some great retrofit inserts to convert that old drafty wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace. A Heat & Glow gas insert will give you high efficiency, it will give you ease of operations, and it will give you enough warmth to take the edge off a cold winter's night. For the best in gas inserts, come see us at Fireplace Superstore today.
It's hard to stop a train.
This is Flicks Brewhouse, but you can call us Flicks. And we're America's Cinema Brewery, where the craft beer and good times are always on tap. Visit Flicks Brewhouse. Go ahead, hit the button.
Thank you for tuning into today's broadcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live events. You can also follow us on X, Facebook, and Instagram in the description below for more coverage of Central Iowa high school sports and the Des Moines Menace. Now, back to the game.
2025 schedule poster, and I was signed by your favorite.
Welcome back to Des Moines Menace Soccer on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Menace defeating Sunflower State 4-1 in a rematch of Wednesday night's loss. Goals coming from Dominic Bockstein, Mara Escobar, Ty Duax, and Blake Pippin. It was a phenomenal performance all around from the Menace, especially in the second half, where they were phenomenally on the attack, much more than they were in the first half, managing to defeat Sunflower State 4-1 and insert themselves right back into the playoff conversation. The man of the match is number 24, Josh Saavedra. Saavedra was all over the pitch tonight, putting in clinical tackles and helping build up the Menace's attack. We will be back next Saturday as the Menace take on Springfield FC. Springfield currently 3-0, but trailing 1-0 against Peoria City late into the second half. Should be a high-level match here on the Central Iowa Sports Network next week, and we can't wait to see you. Have a wonderful night.